In the north, Hezbollah and its missiles loom large over Gaza battle. Both Israel and the Lebanese military group have good reason to prevent the fighting spreading to a second front, even though both believe another round of conflict is inevitable. Ever since their last war in 2006, Israel and Lebanon's powerful Hezbollah military group have constantly warned that a new round between them is inevitable. Yet once again, a potential trigger has gone unpulled. Hezbollah's shadow loomed large during Israel and Hamas's two-week battle, with the possibility it could unleash its arsenal of missiles far more powerful than Hamas's in support of the Palestinians. Instead, Hezbollah stayed on the sidelines. And if a ceasefire that took effect early Friday holds, another Israel-Hamas war will have ended without Hezbollah intervention. For now, both sides had compelling reasons not to clash, including for Hezbollah the bitter memory of Israel's punishing 2006 bombing campaign that turned its strongholds in Lebanon to rubble. Lebanon is also in the grips of an economic and financial collapse unparalleled in its modern history and can ill afford another massive confrontation with Israel. For Israel, the Iranian-backed group in Lebanon remains its toughest and most immediate security challenge. Israel needs to manage the conflict in Gaza with a very open eye toward what is happening in the north, because the north is a much more important arena than Gaza, said Amos Yavlin, a former Israeli military intelligence chief who currently heads the Institute for National Security Studies. He spoke before the truce took effect at 2 a.m. Friday. Hezbollah's reaction during the 11 days of Israeli bombardment that engulfed Gaza in death and destruction was relatively mute. Its leader, Hassan Nasrallah, did not make any public comments, even after a Hezbollah fighter was shot dead by Israeli soldiers at the border during a protest last week. Late Thursday, Netanyahu's security cabinet approved a unilateral ceasefire to halt the Gaza operation, a decision that came after heavy U.S. pressure to stop the offensive. Hamas quickly followed suit and said it would honor the deal. Throughout the current round of fighting, Hezbollah's show of solidarity, including unclaimed rocket barrages from South Lebanon into Israel on 3 separate occasions in the past week, appeared carefully calibrated for limited impact. Most landed in open areas or in the Mediterranean Sea. The rockets are believed to have been fired by Palestinian factions based in South Lebanon, likely with Hezbollah's blessing.